Hi everybody, it's Erin at Epapere. Welcome back to the channel. Today I am working on a little experiment and I have my big announcement that I hinted at in my last video. I am joined today by my dear friend Kara in the studio.
Hi everyone. I get to watch all this fun.
Yes, she does. So she's just hanging out with me while I work today. So here's the experiment I'm gonna do. I have been wanting some spray stains and I'm not really willing to spend the money right now on the Tim Holtz distress stains. They're a little spency. And the reason I'm not investing the money on those right now is because I'm investing money in trying to build out my selection of distress oxide ink pads. So that's kind of what I'm shopping for right now. But it doesn't negate the need for a spray stain. And I do have some oxide stains, but they're kind of opaque and they're not like super blendy. And anyway, I wanted something a little more transparent. So, long story long, what I do have here in the studio at the ready are some Dollar Tree spray bottles, which I have already filled with water. And then I got a set of gouache paints for Christmas. And so I decided I'm going to just toss a little bit of gouache paint in the spray bottle and shake her up, and then we're going to experiment on some different types of paper and with a stencil and seeing if this is going to meet my needs. And if it will, then it's worth it for me to invest in some more Dollar Tree spray bottles to increase my, color selection, because right now I've only got 4. So the colors that I'm going to do today, I'm going to make a blue using a cobalt blue and a Prussian blue. I'm going to use this yellow-orange color. I'm going to use this rose color to kind of cover my pink to red. If you were in my color theory class, this is a red magenta. And then I'm going to use this pale green color. I'm allowing myself to go a little brighter because if I want to tone the color back after I've sprayed it, I can use my my coffee stain over the top, or I can distress with some, vintage photo or something like that. So I don't have to make the grubby colors in the spray bottles, even though I normally work a little on the grungy, vintagey looking side.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So, anywho, so this, we're going to start with this. So, oh, and why am I using gouache instead of watercolor? Well, I have watercolors in the tubes, so I could have used those. But one thing about gouache, once it dries, it is set. But when it's wet, it is still blendable, like a watercolor would be. But once it's dry, it's set. So a watercolor, though, can be reactivated with water. So even once it's dry, if you put some water on it, it can still like blend the paint a little bit. So I'm going with gouache. Anyway, that's my story. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. So yeah, this, in terms of amounts, is going to be a total crapshoot. I don't want it to be overly dark, but I don't want it to be too watery either. So this is going to be a little bit of, now Prussian blue is typically very, very strong. So I am just going to do kind of one little glop of that. And then I'm just gonna shake it up.
That's pretty. It's a pretty blue.
Yeah, it's definitely getting there.
Yeah.
I have a celestial journal that I'm making, so I definitely wanted like a nice blue.
That's pretty, yeah. Oh yeah, it's pretty.
It's pretty, but I want it a little brighter though. I think I'm going to add some more of that Prussian blue. It's looking a little too cobalt for me right now.
Oh yeah, it sprays pretty light, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And it's going to get lighter once it dries. So
Oh,
I am
that
going
makes
to
sense.
add some more paint. So I can add more than what I thought I could add. I think so. That was probably another, I don't know, 1/2 inch squeeze of paint, maybe less. Kind of hard to measure squeezes of paint.
Ooh, that is dark.
Yeah, didn't it get dark?
Ooh, wow,
yeah,
pretty.
but it's such a pretty blue.
Yeah, it is.
It's still pretty light. This mixed media paper kind of sucks too, but I do use it a lot for stuff, so I'm going to dry this and let's just see what we got.
Ooh, that's really light. You can already tell.
Yeah. And I kind of do like this little inky effect that I get.
Yeah.
Like what I could do is, you know, you could spray a layer, dry it, spray another layer, dry it.
Well, that's
You
true.
know.
That's true.
So, let's see.
That's pretty.
Yeah. I do like that better.
Yeah. You can tell it's way darker.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we'll leave the blue for now. Okay, so yellow, orange. So I figured yellow orange can fulfill both my yellow and orange needs.
Yes.
And
look at that.
I put a good amount in there because I want this to kick a little bit.
Well, yeah, because it could be too pale if you don't do too much.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be too pastel-y. I want it to have a little bit of oomph. So yeah, I mean, obviously these aren't going to be as bright as a distress stain is going to be. It's looking kind of school bussy.
Oh, yeah, it is. Maybe not the prettiest.
Actually,
orange.
maybe it's like blaze orange.
I don't like orange though, so I can't make orange pretty.
Oh, see, I
I'm
don't know
not an
why
orange
I'm like
person.
just kind of drawn to it, especially when I'm working in vintage stuff.
Oh, that would make sense. Yeah.
It just is.
Like to me, I'm like. Ugh.
It's just a vintagey kind of color,
Yeah, it
but
is.
it's going to appear lighter on this paper.
you're right.
So
Ooh, actually,
what? Look at that.
It's pretty. Ooh, that's pretty. Actually, now.
All right, I think I might need to add some blue to that other one.
I'm gonna say, holy smokes! Look at that.
There we go.
Ooh, actually, that's a really pretty orange.
That really threw it around, though.
Yeah, it did.
Wonder if I can get it to spritz a little bit. Smaller. All right, well, let's dry it. All right, so that one, these spray bottles are not going to be good if you want if you want like super control
Yeah, no kidding.
super control over where you're spraying stuff, but just like chase that around a little bit.
But
Woo.
if you did it in the oil, the other thing that you were talking about, would you have control over it?
In the watercolor?
Yeah.
No, because it's the spray bottle that's
That's what I figured.
making the difference. It's still got like little lumpies of paint in there. I really put that in there. That's crazy color.
It's actually pretty though. Now.
It turned out nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm definitely not getting much for yellow from it, but
No.
it's definitely orange.
Yeah, there's no yellow.
There's no yellow happening here.
It's definitely drying nicer.
Yeah. All right, where did I put my wipes? I'm gonna wipe up a little bit, making a mess. Let's see then what you can do.
I like that.
What you can do with something like this, though, is take a little blending brush and grab some ink, and you can tone it one way or the other. But that's a way to like just cover some ground pretty quickly. And there's some, you know.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah. Or let's see, I've got, let's see, this is vintage photo.
Do you like the orange?
I do. I think I do. This one is Wild Honey. So this is kind of an orangey color.
Yeah.
But it's more of like that, like
Ooh, it's got your
ambery
yellow.
orange. Yeah.
Now you got your yellows.
Yeah. So when I layer it on top of there, though, it's got that just really rich.
Oh, that's pretty.
In that.
Yeah.
And then this one is tea dye.
Give kind of a neat effect, you know, because it's kind of darker in some places and lighter in the other. So it's
Yeah.
kind of a neat effect.
Exactly. That's kind of what I was going for. So that's tea dye.
Ooh.
So that just kind of, so yeah, I mean,
Yeah, the spray works.
so I can use my other Distress inks just to kind of like tone it. And then what's cool about Distress too is this also reactivates in water.
Yeah.
So I can do just kind of
Oh, that's cool.
fun things with it
Yeah.
and get it to play around a little bit, and
Yeah, that's fun.
and then I just
Look at that.
so yeah, I'm all right with that.
Yeah.
I can live with that. I think it's maybe a little bit brighter than what I was. It's orangier than what I was thinking it was going to do,
But you can add the yellows with your distressed.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think adding that Wild Honey, which is I think my yellowiest yellow that I have right now, helped with that. So, all right, next, might as well do green on this side.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty bright.
Yeah, it is.
And I was considering adding just like a little bit of black to this to make it olive, more olivey. But I don't know. Yeah, this is
Ooh, that's bright.
that's very bright.
It's like a,
This needs to tone down just a bit.
yeah. Well, because if you want vintage colors, it's not, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't mind brights, but
Woo!
that's like ectoplasma. It's ectoplasma bright. So
Yeah.
let's add.
What's nice about doing it this way is you can experiment with different colors in your spray bottles instead of having to buy like the oils or something.
Yeah,
It's kind of neat. You can do it this way.
yeah, I can make my own
Yeah, you can make your own colors.
colors.
Yeah.
So adding just, I mean, and I am not adding much, just a teensiest tiny bit of black.
Well, yeah, you add too much and it's going to...
Well, it's really easy to add more. It's hard to take it back out. And black is going to be like the strongest colorant. It's going to just really impact that color. See,
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad I started with the lightest green and not one of those darker ones.
Yeah. Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah, that definitely toned it down.
Yeah.
I think I caught some black paint in the
Yeah.
in the spray nozzle.
Yeah. Ooh. There we go.
There we go. That's the color.
Pretty.
That's
Ooh, that's really pretty.
that's what you like to
Yeah.
see. Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
That's pretty.
And I get to see now how it plays over here, which is good.
Yeah. How fun.
So we're gonna give this a little dry.
Ooh, put it all together. Ooh. It's like a big, that's very vintagey looking.
Yep. Gotta make it give it some grunge. See how that wild honey transferred over
Yeah,
here
it
now
did.
too,
That's
some of
pretty.
those browns.
Yeah. And even the black and the green now, it kind of makes it, it does make it look really vintagey.
Mm-hmm. Look at that color now over that orange.
Yeah. I think I like the bright orange over it, or under it.
Yeah. It's kind of shining through a little
Yeah,
bit.
it is. 'Cause if it was a darker orange, it might kind of blend in with the green.
Yeah. Take these puddles. All right. All right, that's probably good enough. So, all right, we've got some cool stuff happening in there.
Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah.
Well, are we ready to try the rose? See what we can.
The rose.
The rose.
The rose will be pretty.
I was going back and forth. Like, do I want a rose or do I want to do a nice red?
The
But
red is going to be bright. Like
I
the
kind of need a
orange, right?
pink. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I need something in that pink family. So I'm gonna go kind of medium on this. I could add white to it and make it like an actual like
Pink.
pinky pink.
You could start with the rose and then see. Yeah, definitely see if you like it.
All right.
And see, it
Woof.
already looks pink.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty.
That's actually really pretty.
It's a really nice color.
Yeah.
Because this would play really nicely with the blue to
Yeah.
make purples and stuff too.
Yeah.
So that would be,
Oh yeah. You sprayed the blue on top of it. It's gonna be really pretty.
yeah. I might still want to add some more blue to that one. I don't know. I'm still thinking.
Alright.
Oh, it's still got some.
Oh, add more blue so
Little-
it's not that dark.
So it's more dark.
Oh, it's more dark.
So it's earth. So it's like more vibrant.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So it's not quite as watery.
Yeah. Ooh, that's pretty. Well, that's interesting.
That's very pink.
That
like,
is very pink when it's drying. Interesting.
I need another wipe.
I didn't expect it to be that pink when you sprayed it because it doesn't look like that at all in the spray bottle.
No. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's a
actually.
really nice color.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if it's a little too. I don't know. I do bright colors, but I still think I might want to just add just a smidge of white.
Oh, make it a little bit lighter, you
Just
think?
make it a little bit more of like a semi-pastel-y pink.
Okay. Yeah, they didn't really have the bright pink colors in the vintage era.
Well, no, and I do a lot of bright
Yeah.
colors and stuff, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I want my spray to be
Bright.
super bright
Yeah, that
for
makes
this
sense.
for this color. I'm thinking something just a little bit.
Ooh, yeah.
Wah.
You added more white than the black.
Yeah, because white, it doesn't color as strongly
Oh, that makes sense.
as black. Typically, like if you're mixing paints, you mix the darker color into the lighter color.
Yeah.
And then I think I used just the regular white, not the titanium white, so I'm not sure which one is more opaque, but I'm guessing titanium white is the more opaque one.
Ooh, that's okay. Now you're getting more pink.
Yes. So this is definitely more of like a rose petal kind of
Yes, big time.
pink. It's very pink, which is not a color I use super often, but I do like pinks mixed with oranges.
And blues.
And
Actually,
blues,
you're
yeah.
really pretty with the blue too.
Exactly. So now let's. Okay, that's gonna There we go.
There you go. All right.
So that definitely got milkier.
It did.
Definitely don't need to spray this much on things. It's, I think the better technique would be to like spritz dry,
Oh yeah.
you know,
Otherwise you create
these puddles,
Yeah.
which if you're looking for that kind of look of how it looks when you dry it,
Yeah, that's true, because it's different effects.
yeah, it makes the different effects and stuff. So I like that look, but I might also not want that sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like making a mess.
Happy little accidents.
Happy accidents. See, and that's another one where I think if we toned that with some distress, it would look really cool. So I'm going to take my just kind of curious. Oh, that looks cool.
Ooh, that does look cool. Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. Now you did all 4 colors. So what do you think? Did you like this approach?
I think I want to, I mean, is this going to replace my desire for investing in distress stains? No. Is this going to be fun for me to play with? Oh yeah,
Okay.
definitely. So I want to add some more. Where's that Prussian blue that I had? I love Prussian blue. It's one of my favorite blues. See how pretty it's?
It is
It's almost
pretty.
just like a little bit.
So all these interesting color names now, you know, instead of like cobalt and all those other colors
Yeah.
we're used to, they name the weird colors.
Oh,
blues.
Prussian blue's been around for
has it?
ages, but yeah. But yes, there are some. So when you look at all these different ink pads. They've got all fun colors of, you know, things like wild honey and vintage photo and peeled paint and old paper and yeah,
of course.
Because that's the gimmick. It's all about vintagey, grungy stuff.
Exactly.
All right, so along with retesting this color, I want to see how this stuff does through a stencil.
Oh, cool.
So that was my other
part of this.
The other part of this experiment. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a pretty blue. Now look at that.
Yeah, it is.
Look at your blue.
I'm just going to kind of wipe this down while it's on the paper, which maybe I wouldn't normally do.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's just kind of given myself a chance to push that paint down into the holes. That turned out pretty decent.
Yeah. Oh, Erin, actually that's really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's neat.
Yeah, and I do like the color better.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I like the color. I like the blue better.
Yeah.
It's more
Okay.
vintagey.
Need a new wipe, but see how pretty these are now?
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
These
those are pretty. Look
yep.
at those.
Yep.
Yep.
Those will go to the side, sit in my scrap bin. Because I do weird stuff, like cut up my baby wipe, my stained baby wipes.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, because when they dry, that's true, they get hard, don't they? So, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Dry into a kind of felty, fuzzy paper
Oh, yeah.
type thing when you can pull them apart.
Mm-hmm.
And they get kind of gauzy, cloudy, cottony.
Yeah.
So that's kind of fun. So, yeah.
Well, that turned out good.
I think it turned out pretty good. So, all right, final experiments.
Okay.
I wanted to see what they would do on some different types of paper. So, like, this is a paper doily.
Okay.
Which, you know, let's... Kind of sits on top for a bit, but I'll put some more pink up here. Whoop, excuse me. Make sure you got the spray nozzle facing the right direction.
Yep. Seems like when it dries, it's could be interesting how it dries.
Yeah, I'm also looking to see like the interplay as the colors touch each other. Do they, you know?
Yeah. Does it become brown?
Yeah, like do they play the way a watercolor does, or do they want to kind of stay in place and do their own thing, more like an alcohol ink, or you know? So it's kind of, and I am getting some nice browns in here, but that's what I like. I like the mud that I make because that's where I get my awesome vintagey awesomeness.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Ooh, look at those colors.
Now that's not as pretty, but you know, we could still
there we go.
Just do something kind of.
Yeah.
All right, let's try that. See what it looks like.
Ooh, look at that orange pop.
It really does, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I like.
It does.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like it.
Yeah. And the pink is really pale. I mean, it's kind of neat.
I mean, it wasn't what I was like looking for originally.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I have it now. And that pink dries like to a really nice.
Yeah, it does. Look at all those colors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm surprised we've got people coming in and out that door without the dogs barking like crazy.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Okay, so I've got it dry enough. I wanted to add now just a little bit more of the green over here. Because that underlayer was dry, I could do that and spray a little bit more green without just like the orange taking over again.
Yep.
So
ooh, look at that. The green is actually lightening and it's darkening in some places. It's pretty.
yeah, ooh, and we've got some fun little puddles down there. Let's soak those up. So we get a little bit of lovely grunge.
That's neat.
Yeah, I'm pleased with it.
Yeah. That's a good experiment.
So that one was definitely fun.
Yep.
Okay, so the next paper that I had, I have a couple kinds. I wanted to just see what it would do on manila. This is going to go in my scrap bin there so that I can use it.
Huh.
That green is kind of the neutralizer.
It is. It is.
Just kind of evens everything out. Honestly, I've never tried drying deli paper with the heat gun, and I don't know how this is going to go. I'm going to be careful because there might be a wax coating that might start kind of burning.
Yeah, you don't want that to happen.
But I do want to
Kind of see what it looks like.
just kind of,
Yeah.
it's getting a little pitted here, so I'm going to stop.
Yeah.
I'm going to stop and just set this aside to let it dry on its own.
Yeah, good
So,
idea.
but it looks like it's going to take in terms of will it hold the paint. Can you set that over by you? Would you mind that?
I can take that.
Thank you, my love. So I'm going to use
This
this.
will look a little bit, it'll just mainly be lighter, I think, here.
I think,
So,
yeah, but
yeah.
what's cool about that is that deli paper, if I make like a pocket or something out of that, that's see-through.
Oh, look, maybe more stained glassy type stuff.
Maybe,
Yeah,
yeah.
kind of cool.
So it might be kind of neat.
Yeah.
I'm sure am using up the baby wipes, so my goodness. All right. All right, let's do it. I should have put down some wax paper for messiness, but I'm going to have you take this one to let it dry on its own,
Okay.
and then I'm going to dry this one.
Okay. This one just looks like it's going to all blend together into all the colors.
Yeah.
Is what it's going to do, I think.
Yeah. So we'll just kind of, and I'm just using the end of a paintbrush to kind of hold this down so it doesn't blow away from me.
So the wax paper is, it's interesting. It's taking a long time to dry.
Yeah, because it's not,
Yeah.
it's less porous than a
Yeah.
regular paper,
Yeah,
so
with
that
this one
paint's
you
just
did
kind
is
of,
almost dry.
yeah.
It's interesting. You probably have to let this wax paper one sit for quite a while.
Yeah, because basically what has to happen is like instead of soaking into the surface, all the water has to evaporate
Yeah,
and
yeah.
leave the paint there. So
Yeah.
that just takes longer.
Yeah, but it's going to be really pretty, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely do some nice blending.
Yeah, look at this one. Look at that.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that does look really cool.
Yeah,
I love
it
that.
does.
I love the green spray.
Yeah, I do too. But I like how it goes in with the orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's cool.
Those look Awesome. So I think overall successful experiment.
I would agree.
I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with it.
I think it's good.
So those are all going to go back into the scrap bin.
And then the wax one just is still.
That's just going to have to sit
Yeah.
for a bit.
I would agree. Well, that was a good experiment.
Why, thank you.
Yeah.
I like doing that stuff every once in a while,
I
just
agree.
seeing what I can do. And you know, I love Tim Holtz's products, but they are pricey.
Yeah.
And I think that crafting should be accessible to people at many budget levels, you know? And so if I can provide some ideas that help people get, you know, some similar effects and whatnot, I'm going to just put the gouache away.
That's neat.
Yeah, so the gouache, this, if anybody's wondering, this is Master's Touch Fine Art Studio. So it's not an expensive brand of gouache. It's very much a hobbyist kind of grade. Gouache, I got it for Christmas, so I'm not sure where it was purchased, but if I can find a link to it on Amazon, I will put that in the description of the video. I'm just going to spritz instead of wasting any more wipes, I'm going to spritz down with some water here.
Yep.
Which smells like mint. You know why?
Why?
That bottle originally
Was mint.
I bought it during COVID.
Yeah.
Which I know I'm not supposed to say that word on YouTube, but so I bought it during that thing that we had where everybody wanted to buy like hand sanitizer and like disinfectant and stuff.
Yes.
But we were all sold out everywhere. But I was working real estate and I had to still go out and do house showings and meet with clients and stuff. And so I was kind of desperate and I needed something. So you know what I did? I bought Listerine and put it in a spray bottle so that I could spray it on surfaces and on my hands and stuff. And I don't know if it really did anything or not, but it made me feel better about it. So at any rate, but yeah, I have rinsed this bottle out. I can't even tell you how many times, and it still smells minty when I spray the water.
It must mean that Listerine really kills or works a lot. Then, if you can still smell the Listerine, I'm guessing that it's probably a good product then to do that with.
Yes.
You might have invented a new spray.
Yes. So you know, for
Listerine spray.
For more tips on Erin's.
Listerine. Come follow Erin. Listerine spray.
Listerine spray. So anyway, okay, now time for the big announcement. I know you're excited about this because you've just been waiting to hear.
I have. I've been sitting here. I mean, I'm really thirsty and I want to get something to drink, but I've just been sitting here for this announcement.
Okay.
I'm ready.
During the month of May, I am doing an effort that I am calling All In for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. So I have signed on with St. Jude's to do a fundraiser. They are doing craft-a-thon during the month of May.
Oh, that's neat.
So it's kind of like if I were to sign up to do a walk-a-thon and ask for people to sponsor or donate funds and whatever because I'm raising money for St. Jude's. Instead of walking my little tushy off, I'm going to be crafting my little tushy off. All to raise money for this fantastic cause. If you are curious about what St. Jude's Children's Hospital is, I will link all of their information down in the description. So what is this going to look like for you, the viewers of Epapere? This is what it's going to look like. I'm doing 4 weeks of mask making, which is going to turn out to be about 4 videos a week. That's my goal. 4 videos a week, which is a lot for us. We are typically only doing 1 or 2 videos a week currently. So this is going to be a huge effort for me.
Yes.
In that mask making effort, I'm working on 4 different themes for journals that I'm gonna make out of this stuff. And then there's going to be 4 weekly mask making themes. So week 1, I'm working on things like embellishments, paper clips, clusters, you know, things like that. Week 2, I'm going to do like pockets and flips and, you know, things like that. Week 3, I'm going to do like pages, like put together the pages and the signatures and maybe do some awesome fun experimenting with that stuff. And then week 4, I'm going to be working on like tags and cards and journaling spots and things like that to put it all together. So that is what I'm going to be working on during the month of May. So you may be asking yourself, Erin, how can I participate in this worthy effort that you're working on? And the answer is, well, 1, you can watch the videos, because the more people that watch my videos and give us thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, the more YouTube will show the videos to other people who might want to donate the money to St. Jude.
Oh,
so even if you don't have any money to donate, by watching the videos, giving us the thumbs up, sharing the videos, sharing the fundraiser link, you can still help out this cause.
Good idea.
If you are interested in crafting along with me, that would be excellent too. You can just craft along with me for the fun of it, or if you'd like to do your own fundraiser for St. Jude, I'll have that information for you as well. If you don't want to do your own fundraiser, you want to craft along with me or whatever, but you're like, hey, Erin, I love St. Jude's Children's Hospital. They're a wonderful cause. I just want to give a donation to your fundraiser. I will have the link below for that, and that's another way that you could participate.
You couldn't pick a better organization.
With me. I agree. I agree. It's one that I fully support. So there we go. That's what I'm doing with my month of May.
That's neat.
I mean, the whole 4 theme would have been better for April. But this opportunity wasn't there for April.
Yeah, but you also got May too, because you know you got your daughter's birthday in May and stuff like that too. So it kind of fits right with the good theme.
Exactly, but going to 5 might have been stretching everything. Like, there's not 5 weeks. There's not 5 weeks in May. 5 videos a week was, I think, maybe more than I could handle. So I stuck to 4. I think 4 is going to be pretty aggressive for me. So, if nothing else, you guys, wish me luck, because I'm going to be busy.
Yes, you are. Very busy.
I'm going to be busy. And the dogs are going to be like, where did she go? Where did Auntie go?
The dogs are fine. They're with Matt.
They're with Matt. He's going to have to watch the dogs while I'm in the studio.
And they'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Yeah. So anyway, all right, guys. Thanks for staying until the end. If you like this video, if you like the experiment, if you love the fundraiser idea, give us a thumbs up. If you would like to see more of this awesomeness, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, turn your notification bell on, and that way you will not miss out when all of this fantastic craftingness happens. So I will see you soon. Bye, everybody.